Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is April 28th. I glorify God by thinking rightly and loving greatly. And the scriptural reference for this morning's reading is the book of John, chapter 13, verse 31. Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him. And we could read that now is the child of man glorified, and God is glorified in them. The glory of the Lord is upon me, and I am a child of the Most High. I glorify God by thinking rightly and loving greatly. God glorifies me by becoming the thing I need at the instant I need it. I know no delay, for God's instantaneous results are assured. My universe is redolent with beauty. My life is filled with good. My mind is saturated with love, and I see the face of God in every face I see. In the one mind I think, and in me. There isn't God in humanity. There is only God as humanity. And I am that human now. God and I are one, and God is that one. As I willingly let go of fear, faith appears. As I willingly let go of the half of the belief in duality, oneness appears. As I realize that God is my parent and I, its child, the law establishes me in perfect results. I declare that I am the perfect creation of an unlimited God and act to prove this statement. I glory in the expanding ideas which God delivers to my consciousness. It never fails to offer me something greater than that which has come before. Its omniscience is within me, and I regulate all my thinking to its standards and its processes. Right thinking becomes natural to me, and right loving releases itself through me. The divine release through me is normal and easy. I begin this day with the feeling that it will be good. God works in me and through me with ease. I know that good has been accomplished yesterday and that even greater things are before me today. I give thanks for the good of my life, and I dedicate myself to the greater works which I shall do and have started to do even today. And so I invite you to join me in a time of meditation and contemplation. So I move into affirmative prayer, the science of mind treatment, the activity of aligning thought with absolute mind, absolute consciousness. And I begin by recognizing that there is only one mind, one love, one peace, one power, one presence, one beauty, one joy, one infinite, eternal, ever present substance, source, out of which all life is made. Whether we call it God or the quantum field, whether we call it Buddha or Allah, Great Spirit, the great mystery, whether we call it nothing at all, it cannot be captured in a name. It is the very essence, the very activity, the very makeup of all life. It is changeless, meaning it never changes what it is. And yet it expresses in multiplicity, ever changing, ever increasing ways of expressing itself without changing itself. And so all that it is lives, moves, and has its being in, through, and as, surrounding, infusing its creation. And every diverse expression of it is created in its image and likeness. This one is life. It is my life. I am living its life. The reciprocity. Reciprocity is the activity of bringing perception together in the truth of oneness. That in truth, there is no me and God. There is no me and life. There is life, God, whatever I call it, as me. And as I own that, as I speak that, I feel the resonance of that. I feel the truth of that. And I hear the mental static of conditioned thinking that would argue against that. And that is where the work of spiritual mind treatment comes into play. And so I deny all conditioned thinking that says there is something other than one. I deny all conditioned thinking that finds a comfort zone in duality. I deny, I let go, I release all mental activity that declares the normalcy of separation. And I release it as the lie that it is. And in its place, I allow truth. I don't create truth. I don't supplant truth because it's already present. I simply allow myself to become aware of what is. This is the omniscience, the ever presence of mind. I allow myself to know that there is only one life, that life is eternal, immortal, infinite. And that is my life. Born in me, as me. Individualized. I speak my word recognizing that creation simply is. It is the eternal activity of one. And I am a point of creation. That creation operates in, through, and as me in accordance with thought. And so I align my thought with the truth of my being. I align the human expressed self with the divine self, recognizing they are one and the same. That it is only perception that creates an experience of duality. That in truth, I am never separate, cannot be separate, no place to separate to. So I am always at one-ment, and I allow that to be my experience. Every moment, every breath, I am new. And I celebrate that newness. I celebrate the opportunity to be aware of the newness that is expressing itself as my life every moment. I glorify. I celebrate. And what is true of me is true of all life. So all that has been spoken for and about all of creation, because there is only one happening here. And in truth, there is no here or there. There is just now. This moment. This moment. This moment. This moment. Everything happening now. I release any need to intellectually grasp that and allow myself to know it by resonance, to feel the recognition of it in the activity of my being that I call soul. That center of God activity, that center of creative expression. I am a gem in Indra's net, just as all life are gems in Indra's net, each reflecting the brilliance, magnifying the one, glorifying the one, inseparably connected. So I see God everywhere. I experience God in every experience. I be God in every experience. I be aware of every errant thought and immediately replace it with truth. So grateful. So grateful that it truly is just that simple. That there is nothing complicated. And then I simply need to choose to receive. And all that I can ever imagine is mine. And what is mine becomes available to all life. As I remember, there is no separate me. There is no mine to get. There is simply abundance to experience. I allow that to be my experience this day in every way, in every encounter, in every experience. God experiencing God, life experiencing life, love expanding its experience of itself as love. All already done. That the activity of one that I call law acts the same upon every thought, every desire, every idea, every imagination, and makes it so instantly. And so I know that all that has been spoken this morning has already been acted upon and already been made manifest. And so I release any need for the human me to make it happen because I recognize and I celebrate that it's already done. And so I released and I step into an experience of what is. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is.